thought you could win? You thought you could make your short film while I'm around? No one defeats the calendar. No, it can't be. No!
So the film shoot has been delayed. We have been thwarted just this weekend. We may have lost this battle to the calendar today, but we will win the war because with the power of friendship, anything is possible. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We were prepped to shoot this weekend. We had everything lined up. We got the props and everything were prepped. The stunts are in a pristine spot. Location was locked. Everything was looking good, and had my flights and all of that jazz. And then just a bunch of stuff came up this week. A lot of calendar things. A lot of main cast and crew had conflicts, emergencies, and in some film productions, there's a moment where you think that you can get one person to fill in or adjust to this emergency or that, but when there's so many things that come up, you just have to be okay, this is more than we can handle right now, and we need to push the date. So a really tough decision to make. It's been a really stressful week. Emotionally, I'm very initially very disappointed, right? But after kind of recuperating and reaching out to the team, getting everyone on the same page, we're still motivated and dedicated to filming this project this year. And so the next step is just figure out another calendar date that lines up for everybody. And it's difficult because you can imagine if you had a group of 20 friends and you're hey, let's all get together on one day to do something fun, that'd be hard to do for any normal person. Now imagine that it's 3 days and those 20 friends are very talented actors and filmmakers who are working on a lot of projects at once. And it starts to feel impossible that it's something that you can make happen, but everybody is still very excited about the project and they want to do it. So I think with some flexibility and with some grit and determination, we can make it happen. The goal with it, the fundraiser, was delivering the short film within a year of the fundraiser ending. So that was August. So we have until August to give you guys the short film, which I still feel we can accomplish. The biggest thing is just we want to still film this year and hopefully before it snows, because we're filming in Utah because that's where most of the cast and crew live. And snow would make things a lot more difficult. Nobody wants to be rolling around doing stunts, getting soaked, and freezing. So there's definitely kind of a tight timeline there. But yeah, so that's the case right now. We are still going to film. We're still going to make this happen. But as of now, it's delayed. And just wanted to keep you guys in the loop since you've been so supportive. You're the only reason this can happen in the first place. And we'll obviously keep you updated once we have more news. Yeah. So, well, in the meantime, what's the plan? So I'm going to keep working on the feature film script, because that's also part of the goal, is to have the feature film script done within, by next August. And then there's some things that we can polish up, specifically with the props and the armor and the costumes. Now, if we have a little bit more time, maybe we can refine some of the things. It looks great. Everything looks great and is ready, but it's okay, maybe now we can make something even a little bit more custom, So there are elements that we can do to prep. We were kind of cutting it close. For example, with VFX, there's a lot of things you can do to prep to shoot so that the VFX looks as good as it can be. And we were kind of cutting it close with oh, will we have enough time to really prep these things? And now, okay, there's some more breathing room. Let's really talk about how we can film this in the best way so that VFX can succeed. Because for example, no one is actually going to get shot by an arrow or stabbed by a knife in this film, believe it or not. I know that's probably a shock to a lot of you, but no, we're not going to do it. VFX is actually going to be how we achieve a lot of those things. An arrow probably is going to be CGI. Yep. So if that's a shock to you, I'm sorry. So yeah, and also I have some other personal projects I'm working on, so maybe I'll update you guys on those. Making these videos is fun, and also just kind of helps me feel like the momentum is moving forward. So I want to keep updating you guys on stuff like this. And if you have any questions about the production or the film or the story or anything, feel free to leave them in the comments or like message me, and then maybe that could be something that I make a future video about. That's the update. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all of the support and for being excited about this film with me. And keep following to see how this all turns out. Okay, thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next one.